So, hello, salutations, good afternoon, happy Tuesday. What's going on, nation? What's going on, nation? How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Salutations, what's going on? How y'all doing? This is Big L. This is obviously for some of y'all, this is the post-apocalyptic Tuesday after the first week of the season. What's cracking? Chris, Raider Chris. Um, y'all are, this is your afternoon drive time situation with your boy Big L. It's tune up. I guess I'm the fluffer for this evening, this afternoon. When the commish comes in and handles his business. Tonight, what's going on, Carlos? All day, every day. You know that. That's the way it gets down. But look here. Yeah, we got that win. And that's kind of what I'm going to touch on in a minute here. Got some updated news. I mean, it came through this morning. Our boy Kawakowski. What's going on, Joseph? What's cracking? Kawakowski, it's not. Yeah, I'm going to get to you, motherfuckers, Walter. Kawakowski, it's not a torn pec, so he's going to be good. He may be out for a couple of weeks. What's up, Flip? But the thing is, yes, Nick the Lock, he's going to be all right. That's our new nickname for him, Nick the Lock. The Loch Ness tackler. He's going to be, he's going to be all right. Trent Brown, he's going to be okay. What's going on, Marshall? What's cracking? He's going to be okay. So Trent may be able to play. You can gauge that by the rest of the week. His backup did actually admirably. So we're not going to really worry about that too much for the simple fact that they handled business in his absence. So that's what's important. We got that win. And here we go again. I'm getting to you, motherfuckers, Chris. Ruggs is okay. I mean, come on, dude. Did you watch the game? He was there. He came back in the game and played. He's okay. And that's the point that I'm about to get to. All you motherfuckers crying wolf and acting like we lost the fucking game. Can anybody tell me what preseason game they watched? Can anybody tell me what scrimmage they had against another team? Come on, I'm waiting in the comments. What preseason game did you watch? That's what I thought. Fucking crickets. That was their preseason game. All you wannabe coaches. Y'all coaches and critics, I ain't seen not near one of you motherfuckers crying and whining about the fucking defense. Where's y'all's credentials? Why ain't you on TV somewhere? Where the fuck are y'all? Why ain't somebody paying you for your motherfucking opinion? But y'all littering the fucking page and the internet with y'all's ignorant bullshit. It was one game, and we got the dub. And a special fuck you goes out there to all you motherfuckers bitching about a quarterback that didn't get sacked, didn't throw an interception, was throwing downfield. And it's just so ironic that he's throwing downfield with a whole new wide receiver core. Why is he throwing downfield this year? Because he has a whole new wide receiver fucking core. He has wide receivers with speed. Everybody that was bitching about Carr, he was thrown to a bunch of fucking used car salesmen and McDonald's employees for the last 2 years. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I think he's the savior because he's got to prove it. Nah, don't nobody need to get laid. I'm just telling the truth, motherfucker. Fuck you, Billy James. Ain't got shit to do with it. It's the fucking truth. I got pussy in the other room. The thing is, motherfuckers like you ain't used to hearing the truth and think you funny, but you're not. It's just real talk. And why are you bitching about the defense? The defense ain't got a chance to really play nobody but themselves. And what you think, the offense going to go full speed? A defense is going to go full speed against an offense, and an offense is going to go full speed against their own defense? That's the first time all of them been full speed. Did you not watch every motherfucking game? The only games where there was any defense played is when there were two good defenses playing against two shitty offenses. All the defenses looked like shit yesterday unless they were playing against a shitty offense. Y'all are killing me. Our defense. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Who just said that? James Rader. When the defense needed to step up, did they or did they not stop a 4th and 1? Less than 1. The defense actually pushed them back a half a yard when they needed it. But y'all bitching about defense. You motherfucking couch coaching motherfuckers, you. Y'all full of shit. Sit the fuck down and eat your chips like you supposed to. Put your phones down. Put your motherfucking computers down. Call your mama and get some more fucking pizza rolls and shut the fuck up and stay off of our fucking page with that bullshit. Watch the fucking game and enjoy yourself. We won, and all y'all want to do is bitch. We came out of the game relatively injury-free. Every other team in our division got somebody out for the year 2 days ago. We're the healthiest team in our fucking division, and y'all want to bitch. The fuck out of here with that bullshit. Oh, what's not bullshit? Come on, Walter. Because it's the truth. I mean, what's not bullshit is, can you wash my jersey? But see, this is the other thing. You know, the secondary, the weakness, Carlos, this is my thing. Straight up. Our weakness is our defensive coordinator, which is also why Marinelli's there. Because that fucking zone, we almost lost the game. Walter, almost. We playing horseshoes? Are we playing horseshoes? Are we trying to drop bombs? Why you bringing up old shit? You were probably almost the best person on your fucking high school football team too, huh? Did we get the dub is the point. Is it still week 1? I'm thinking everything I'm saying is no. We got the fucking dub, so what are you whining about? It's time to push forward. Quit your bitching. Exactly. Joseph. We won, right, bruh? Joseph Robinson. My point exactly. We won the game. Now it's time to push forward. Okay? Our DBs can only do what they're trained to do in the coaching room. All they can do is go out on the field. We all know that Gunther's little zone coverage shit, it always leaves the middle vulnerable. People bitching about, our pass rush. Bridgewater was throwing incomplete passes all over the fucking place because he couldn't set his feet. We were getting there, but because the middle of our defense is softer than a newborn baby's stool, there was always somebody just open enough to catch a ball right before he got hit. And that's just the bottom line. It's the defense we're playing. I mean, if you're that worried about it, play a cover 3. So there's somebody in the middle doing something. Play a cover 2 so you got a man underneath. If you're worried about the corners getting burnt, have some over-the-top protection. But let these men earn their money instead of sitting back there so quarterbacks can sit back there and pick them apart, because we are playing Drew Brees this week. Even though Michael Thomas is coming in with a high ankle sprain, which means he's not going to be able to cut. At least not as good as he would normally be if he didn't have that high ankle sprain. And, the reality of it is, people were like, oh, Aguilar, he's going to suck. Didn't that motherfucker catch a touchdown pass that got dropped right in his lap? I think so. The one that, but if Williams, he's going to be the one. Told you motherfuckers last year, we shouldn't have gave that thief any money. Because he still showed up yesterday with a mask on to steal his shit. He can be on the IR all he wants. That motherfucker needs to be in the unemployment office. Because we don't need him. The rookie showed up well on the offense. Rookie showed up well on the defense. Thank God that the backup tackle showed up yesterday too, because Jacobs is a beast. And the thing is, thank God we kept Booker. And I bet you couch coach motherfucker, you cotton coaches, got all that cotton up your ass. Probably the motherfuckers that wanted us, go out and sign D-Wash. No, the motherfucker left. The bitch wanted to be a queef. So let that pussy fart be wherever the fuck he is. You didn't want to be here, then take your ass on. Next man up. And the next man just happened to be Devontae Booker, who is Jalen Richard with the ability to run through the middle and catch the ball and do work, which is what he did. So now, Jalen Richard, focus on kick returning. Because we need one of them. And let the receivers receive. Let Richard be the kick returner. And we have 2 running backs. So now people can focus on what they truly need to be, and nobody has to worry about doing 2 things at once. Focus on your job and get it done. And if Gunther keeps dicking off, guess what? We got a D coordinator that can put a defensive scheme together to accommodate the players instead of trying to force the players to accommodate to him. Because that's bullshit. We got people that can ball back there. Let them ball. You got a bunch of man-to-man defensive backs playing a zone. Remember last year when we thought the motherfucker was going to get fired when they switched to a man-up defense like for the last 2 or 3 games? Remember, it wasn't our defense that lost games at the end of the year last year. It was our offense. The defense kept us in games. The offense couldn't score. The last 5 games of the year last year, we had the worst offense in the NFL. We did not go to the playoffs last year, thank God, because our offense took a shit the last quarter of the season. The defense came around when they came out of that fucking garbage-ass zone. So get off the fucking defense. That was their first contact since Game 16 of last year. When they needed to step up, they did. And I'm sorry, but I don't know what the fuck game you bitching ass motherfuckers was watching, but our safeties were playing downhill all game long. I mean, the only real big mistake, the glaring mistake that I saw was Harris when he missed that tackle because he was head hunting and mistimed his hit and went for the hit instead of the ball on that long touchdown pass. Because if he'd have looked up and seen where the ball was coming, he probably could have chicken hawked it and picked it off. But he was trying not to get a penalty, so he missed everything. He missed the player altogether. But did we get sacks? I think we got 1. Did Bridgewater get pressured? Hell yeah, he got pressured. That's why he kept overthrowing the mid-range and the short passes, because he didn't have time to sit back there and pick us apart. Y'all motherfuckers act like he threw for 800 yards and 5 touchdowns. Fine, you don't get off the defense. But I'm going to let you know right now, you focusing on the wrong shit. I mean, we coming in here, we're going to play Drew Brees. We're going to play the Saints. It ain't like they were world beaters Sunday either. So everybody looks suspect, except for a couple of teams. I mean, for all the pop and circumstance, Cleveland looked like shit with all of their superstars on both sides of the ball. Baltimore beat the dog shit out of them. So, hey, what's going on, Raider et Red? But, you know, and that's the thing. Yeah, and I tell you what, yeah, Christian McCaffrey was in that ice chest. He was in that ice bath. So, that's the thing. Instead of focusing on what we didn't do, focus on what we got to do. You backwards thinking motherfuckers. Shit. So, y'all just really know how to make somebody's ass itch with all that shit. Your mama still probably make you box lunch. Old ass whining ass people. This is football. Grown man shit. These dudes out there getting paychecks. They all are. Y'all sitting up here crying and whining like you can go talk to, well, put my son in. He's a grown ass man. They ain't playing against a bunch of chumps. They playing against, look, if everybody don't do, yeah, look, Gunther has, look, okay, Billy, this the thing. Mix up the blitz, do something. I wouldn't even worry as much about the blitz as I would worry about changing up that zone. Obviously, I mean, if we can sit up here and pick it apart and see, I mean, the problem is there's no guts to his zone. You can blitz all you want, but if you can't cover the middle of the field, you can't blitz. Because we were getting to Bridgewater with the front four. Fuck blitzing. If you can get to him with 4, you can have the other 7 back there stopping him from barely getting the ball to people. You don't need to blitz if you got the front 4 to get there. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but the primary people getting to him, hey, ain't nobody crying. I'm saying fuck you for doing all your bitching and moaning. Billy James, again. He said somebody calling your bitch ass out, so now you want to say they whining? No, fuck you, bitch made motherfucker. So anyway, I don't know if y'all noticed, but in pass rushing situations, did y'all see who the defensive end on the left side was? It was Arden Key. They're moving Clelin Ferrell into tackle. And they flipped Max, because remember, Max was the left defensive end. Now Max is coming from the blind side. And they have Clelin Ferrell and Key coming from the left side. And they have Hankins playing tackle. That's a bad combination. And if they want to stand, and I mean, and that's just them. They don't even have Nassib and Hurst on the field. So we got a 6-man rotation coming in there. So I'm saying we got a solid rotation in the front 4. Morrow didn't play bad. He did not. He surprised me. I mean, there were a couple of passes that got completed that he tipped. So, I mean, it's like, it ain't as bad as people trying to make it. Like, whatever that bitch's name was, it claims that I'm bitching while he's sitting up there holding his dick, waiting on his mama to go get his fucking wet nap or whatever the fuck. Trick ass bitch talking about somebody's complaining. No, bitch, I'm calling you out. That ain't complaining. That's just putting you in your motherfucking place. Shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking. But anyway, that's the thing. And with Drew Brees He has good feet in the pocket. He can't run no more. Teddy Bridgewater, even with his half-dead broken leg, is more mobile than, I mean, Teddy Bridgewater's more mobile than Drew Brees. So I figure under the same pressure, and Drew Brees is shorter, Drew Brees is going to have to move around. Because there was a couple of times Sunday where if Bridgewater didn't flat out start moving laterally, he'd have got sacked. And without his height, he wouldn't have been able to throw over the defensive lineman. So that'll be a whole different ball game if we keep that kind of pressure consistently against somebody like Drew Brees. Yeah, okay. And the other thing about Brees is his arm's not as strong. Yeah, you don't know a motherfucking thing, Billy Harris. So anyway, I mean, you probably do. Let me quit fucking with you, because it wasn't you, Billy. Let me give you some love. I mean, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I give the Panthers some respect, and that's the reality. It wasn't all our mistake. It wasn't just our mistakes. They had to give them credit. McCaffrey's a baller, and they were going against. I mean, we were picking them apart too. It wasn't all our mistakes, and like I said, they grown ass men too, right? They had a scheme over there that they were playing with. And I mean, the coach was successful. He did get the job for a reason. So, you know, that's the reality. And, you know, I still think, though, Antonio, that with the Saints defensive coordinator, our biggest hurdle against the Saints is going to be maintaining the run game. Because their D-line, Cameron Jordan primarily, is going to be a bitch. Because you can't run away from him because he's fast, and you can't run at him because he's quick. Fast, he can run plays down. Quick, if you don't get him neutralized right off the snap, he's quick enough to get around whoever's trying to block him. So if you block him one-on-one, which would be Brown, if Brown doesn't hem him up, there's a good chance that he can take an angle and mess up any play, whether it goes outside of him, because Waller's not the best tight end blocker in the world. But then again, you got Witten. But then, I mean, you're going to broadcast that you're going to run because you have Witten over there? We can't have that. Because then you broadcast and going to run, and it's going to end up looking like Saquon Barkley last night, where, you know, he run 15 times and gets 6 yards. We can't have that. So, in reality, we're going to be playing against a decent defense that's predicated on putting pressure on the run to shut it down so you can unleash Cameron Jordan. And I forget the other defensive end's name, but he's a baller too, so they can meet at the quarterback. And did anybody notice that a particular quarterback that wears number 4 was actually scrambling out of the pocket and throwing the ball to receivers and not into the dirt? He didn't get any intentional grounding calls yesterday. Yeah, I agree, David. He has the eye to find the hole. The thing is, if we can neutralize the defensive end on the onside of the run, that frees up the center and the backside guard to get to that second level, and that's where those 5 to 10 yard runs come from. We ain't got to bust the big one, because think about it. You know, Josh didn't bust any monster 15, 20 yard runs. He was just consistently getting 7, 10, 6. He just beat him up every time he got the ball. Rarely did he get less than 3 yards. So that's all we need to do. Consume the clock, keep Brees off the field. So then, if we grind the clock up, keep him off the field, we put them in passing mode and pretty much restrict Kamara's impact on the game, because they can't utilize him as a runner if they got to pass because the time is restricted. So, well, no shit, he's a better route runner than Jacobs, but would you rather run the ball or would you rather throw the ball? But the thing is, Booker's a better inside runner and just as good of a route runner as Richard. That's why when midseason comes around, if we need to trim the fat somewhere because we need to rob Peter to pay Paul, guarantee you, Richard has a bigger contract than Booker. But Booker is the same back with more experience, with more size, and with the same speed. Richard will be the one to go. So, and I think Commish is it'll be on tonight or whatever. I didn't post it, but yeah, I sat and watched the game with Josh's dad. That was cool as heck to sit and chop it up with Josh Jacobs' father. So that was real cool. And I don't even think we used all the tools to be truthful, James. We used some of them because Edwards, when our rookies were in the game, they showed up. I mean, we even got old man Witten into the game. Edwards got the ball a couple of times. Ruggs is going to be a monster. Once he gets acclimated, and I mean, his injury was it looked weird because basically the dude fell on his leg and his foot went backwards. Nah, Billy, I don't even think Harris took a couple of bad angles. He took a couple of bad angles. I mean, like I said, on the long touchdown pass, I think he bailed because he didn't want to get a penalty. But I say if that was Abrams, dude would have just got lit the fuck up and we'd have just had to take that 15 for the team. Or the personal, there'd have been a personal foul and a pass interference. But it was Harris, so he ducked out of the way. That's the difference. Abram plays with the heart of an assassin, and Eric Harris has a conscience. So, I mean, Eric Harris has gradually gotten better over the last 3-4 years. But Jonathan Abram came in at a skill set that was far superior, so Eric Harris doesn't. It looks like there's a great disparage between their talents because one of them is just way better than the other one. So, okay, why the fuck are you talking about the queefs? We'll get to the queefs, but, that's my thing, man. I'm popping in. This is my fluffer roll on a Tuesday. The commission will be here at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific for the weekend wrap up. He'll have all your news and notes. Don't forget to remind the commissioner that y'all want to see our boy Steve Juice. Recap some injuries, any news and notes that I didn't miss or that he picked up on between now and the time the show kicks off. Have some highlights because he was at the game, and we always try to keep it. Yes, exactly, Micah. Fuck the Chiefs. We only want to talk about them when we have to. So anyway, this your boy Big L. I'll be popping in here. Give you a little noon time. We're gonna drive this bitch till the wheels fall off this season. I'll be in here on Tuesdays and Thursdays in your afternoon, so help you with your little drive time on the East Coast, and give you a break in the monotony of your work day on Thursdays on the West Coast. So make sure you have your earplugs in, because I don't know, sometimes I get a little colorful with the language. And tune in, because you never know when I might pop up in the evening for a fireside chat with Uncle L. Yeah, you need to make sure you buckle your seatbelt for those. But, oh, you're welcome, Nan. My Nanarama. Oh, yes, it's all love, y'all. Y'all know Y'all know I'm passionate about the shit I love. I love my Raiders. I love y'all. I love life. And, and that's the thing. Y'all need to just don't take this shit too serious. Because when it all boils down, it's just a game. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. Um, it's my day off to do what I do. So I'm gonna get back to my medication. I'm gonna wash it down with a little bit of, well, it's only a half-hour show, so I can't, you know, we ain't gonna play Guess What's in the Cup. But y'all that know me knows it starts with a T, ends with an A, and has a kill in the middle. So, oh, dude, Walter, look, that's on and popping because we got to chase the tequila with something. But anyway, peace, much love. It's all about this nation. Stay happy. Keep it Raider. Late.